Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I'm Siti Mohamad and we present on the integrity topic, which our research. Okay, the topic is on the meet the demand of reality, seeing through eyes of the integrity. Okay, so we go for the introduction. Okay, due to the concept of the fraud and corporate scandal, it has become clear that the world requires such a restructuring of the policy and procedure by focusing on the promoting high order characteristic of human behavior where they demonstrate integrity towards the individual, organization and also profession. Okay, so in this challenging globalized world, people are looking for better quality of living, okay, which cuts across not just their personal life but also in their profession, where the interplay between the organization performance, okay, and then corporate governance system and also the professional best practice. Okay, this is a critical issue. Okay, nowadays. Okay, so our objective, okay, the objective of our research is to develop the concept of integrity, Islamic integrity by concentrating on the practice of reporting by preparers in Malaysia. Okay, so we have a review of the article. Okay, auditor review. Okay, so the integrity is a fidelity commitment and forthrightness related to legitimacy and accuracy with the poor moral, which is a holding by individual. And also we have the second sources is this regarding the corporate reporting from the Islamic perspective. This refer to the responsibility the institutions okay, have towards the nature, user and different entities. Okay, the concept to achieve social economic justice, and also the third source is we have a two concept of integrity in Islamic view, okay, which are primary integrity and also the secondary integrity. Okay, for the primary integrity. Okay, so the first concept is the primary integrity. It means that this ultimately to be to Allah. Okay, and then the concept okay, this is example. Okay, so this integrity is defined by the adequately fulfilling the secondary integrity, which is the two stakeholders and organization, can be fulfilled in the primary integrity to Allah. Okay, for the second integrity, okay, would consist on the similar relationship, okay, as with other stakeholders. Okay, the primary integrity would be more intrinsic, okay, and maybe evaluate on the individual level. Okay, so the secondary integrity is focused on forward, okay, in relation to both specific and personal responsibility of integrity relate to the aspect which should be inherent in organization measure. Okay, and then that one is will conclude on the associate with the corporate reporting. Okay, so for the method, okay, so in order to identify the concept of integrity in the Islamic perspective, so we conduct the semi-structured interview, okay, with the senior preparers, okay, in three Islamic banks, okay, which is Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad, okay, Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad, and also Bank Kerjasama Rakyat. Okay, so we select the respondent, okay, is based on the respondent who are either directly or indirectly involved in the preparations of the corporate reports, okay, with an accounting or finance background, commonly referred to as Sharia background with respect to Malaysia. Okay, so the analysis of the result. Okay, so the result. Okay, so after conducting the interview session okay, with the participant, we found that the primary integrity in Islamic Bank reporting would ultimately to be to Allah, and secondary integrity could be classified into two, which is a physical aspect and also the personal aspect. So now we just discuss on the physical aspect and also the personal aspect. Okay, for the physical aspect, okay, for this physical aspect, um, reporting it should be more transparent. Okay, can divide into five. Okay, which is a product, service development, okay, governance system, knowledge and corporate social responsibility and awareness. Okay, and then for the personal aspect, okay, Islamic Bank should have is justice, and then we have amanah is trust. Can all conduct within organization should be an act of ibadah is worship, and working towards istislah public interest should be aware of the achievement falah reward, okay, in the hereafter. Okay, this one is what we get, okay, in with our analysis. Okay, so and then we go to conclusion. Okay, to be conclude that, okay, from Islamic perspective, the society need to know all the economic transaction in justice, and which means a fair dealing with all, and it contribute to the community. Okay, and then hence the information disclosure to meet the requirement of Islamic integrity need to be compliant with the Sharia principle. Okay, that one is to ensure that Islamic Bank explain all the business activity relating to the Sharia principle. And then transparency, they disclose all the activity. Honest is ensuring the organization explain every activity of maintaining the Islamic principle. Trust and fairness concerning on the holistic presentation into non financial areas, and responsible concern on their promises to the stakeholders and society. Okay, so that's all for our presentation, and thank you, and be sure that we can more detail on our article. So thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.